Alrighty, I'm gonna try to knock out this quick one. Um, I fucked up this morning. I woke up early and I was like, yes, I have plenty of time to record a video and do stuff and all that fun stuff. I got laundry in the back I'm folding right now that I'm gonna get to after this video. But for the most part, I'm gonna go quick over this card. It was not that great of a card, to be honest with you. We did have some good finishes. But as you can see, a lot of decisions on this card. A lot of decisions, especially the main card was a bit of a stinker. Real quick, I got the Chanel Dyer pick right. Chanel Dyer got a nice KO to start off the card. Looked really great for the women's strawweight division. Was a little bit nervous at first with her coming in with a loss after her Dana White Contender Series fight. But again, if you watch that fight back on the Dana White Contender Series fight, it was a hell of a fight. So, Chanel Dyer getting a win. Really great to see a KO, TKO in the women's division. That's going to do wonders for her career. If she gets another one, 2 back-to-back KOs or TKOs, her career is going to skyrocket. I can tell you that. Moving on, Shamrock. What the fuck, man? God damn. I don't know if he needs to cut weight or go up a weight class. He looks very slow and plotty at lightweight. Abdul Karim Al-Sawadi just landed way better shots. Shamrock kept trying to do this thing, and it's like, figure it out, bro. Are you going to be a dickhead to Abdul, or are you going to be like a nice guy? Because at the weigh-ins, he came in, he pushed him, and he did his thing or whatever, and then he keeps trying to touch gloves and shit like that in between the rounds, and, you know, trying to be like, oh, it's all good, bro. Shamrock, you need to figure your fucking shit out, bro. You're in the UFC now. This is the time where you have to pick up your striking, because it was very slow. I mean, round 1, 105 strikes to 52, 28 to, and especially round 3 and round 2. I mean, Abdul Karim Al-Sawadi was landing all the shots. He can eat shots as well. Did really good. He absorbed like a head kick or two. Shamrock, yeah, just needs to, I don't know. They've not been giving British fighters easy opponents, to be completely honest with you. They've been giving him tough matchups. He's not getting like a layup matchup like some of these fucking African prospects are when they come up, like fucking that one dude. I forget his name. Big black scary Francis Ngannou looking guy though. 185. I forget his name. Fuck. But that motherfucker gets layup fights. But whatever. Anyways, Louis Sutherland, Braden Parakick. I believe I picked Brando Parakick. But yeah, Louis Sutherland came out. Looked like he wanted to, you know, get the fight done early with, but unfortunately he just ain't built like that to put on that punishment. Katie Roichi as well too. His body is just failing him now that he's in the UFC. He should go back to Cage Warriors and get back on another cycle, get those juices flowing again, because, bro, you are not. You should have been training naturally in Cage Warriors if, you know, like, you planning on going to the UFC, because you know they drug tests. Like, come on now. Brandon Parakick, he's going to be, he could be a potential problem at heavyweight. Very calm and composed. Just went through Louis Sutherland's barrage and was like, is that all you call it, mate? And just fucking, yeah, just did his thing. TKO'd him. Louis Sutherland just basically started covering up. Mark Hunter was like, you gotta move, Louis. You gotta move. And he didn't move. Louis Sutherland, get him out of the UFC. Honestly, he's a waste of space. And there'll be another guy too I want out of the UFC next, but we'll get to him next. In fact, we're actually getting to him right now. There's 2 guys I want kicked out of the UFC. Louis Sutherland, Antonio Tricoli, and one more. But we'll get to him. But yeah, Louis Sutherland sucks. Brandon Parakick. I think I picked Louis Sutherland for some stupid reason, but Brando gets it done. Love to see it. I also followed him and subscribed, so I 100% should be getting that 100K. But yeah, whatever. Anyways, Antonio Tricoli, aka Human Punching Bag. Kick him. He is 12-7 now, or is it 13-7? Yeah, he's 12-7. Get him out of here. We don't need another fucking Cody Brundage situation. What is going on, bro? Why is it making a new tab? Like, my God, bro. What is wrong with the UFC website? It is shit. Anyways, Antonio Tricoli, human punching bag, actually survived 3 rounds, which is pretty surprising. Montas, you should have knocked this guy out. He had all the opportunities to. Antonio Tricoli is incapable of doing harm in an MMA cage. I don't know where those 12 wins came from. Pretty crazy, but since being in the UFC, he's 0-5. 0-5. 0-5. Like, come on now. What is it gonna take? What is it gonna fucking take to fucking get this fucking punching bag out of here? Yeah, 3 rounds of mauling for Matis Krodefaticus, and we're literally all Antonio Tricoli could do was hold on to the hips. Like, please don't get away from me. That was pretty much Antonio Tricoli. So terrible fight. Montes, the fact that it went 3 rounds is ridiculous. Terrible look for Montes as well too. This definitely breaks Montes' stock down. For being I think he was 8-1 guy here. Yeah, terrible. Just terrible fight. 135-29. Like, fuck, man. Antonio Tricoli, get him out of here. I don't care if Mackenzie Dern is dating him. Mackenzie Dern, you can do way better, by the way. Get yourself a real champ. Get yourself a real fighter. Anyways, moving on. Mario Pinto versus Felipe Franco. Another fight that should have ended in finish. Mario Pinto having all the size, range, weight advantage against Felipe Franco. Felipe Franco, 220. Has all the speed advantage, too, against Mario Pinto. So you'd think this matchup would be, you'd have some, like, give and take with it a little bit, Felipe Franco's got the speed and the feet movement. Mario Pinto's got the range and the heavyweight shots, and the stuff like that, too. Cut Felipe Franco, too. These motherfuckers. Mario Pinto, like, bro, you looked way too, like, this is a face of, like, I don't really care, Owen. I don't really care. Fucking dipshit. Just, again, like, bro, you're up ahead so many strikes. How do you not knock this fucking guy out? Felipe Franco, fucking, he is 10-1, so, I mean, he's a decent prospect, but I thought when I was looking at it earlier, he was 5-1, and I was like, bro, Mario Pinto, you should smoke this guy. And this was a card where there was some layup fights where it's like, you should be smoking this guy. Honestly. But yeah, Mario Pinto, very boring. There's a lot of boring fights on this card. And honestly, we're a London Fight Night card. Oh my God, we've been spoiled. We've been absolutely spoiled with the past fights at the London O2 Arena for UFC Fight Nights. Holy shit. We like, this is like a huge slap in the face, honestly. Anyways, moving up. Nathaniel Wood versus Lucien Chiesa. Split decision. I thought this was a clear 30-27 though for Nathaniel Wood. I put some money on Nathaniel Wood too. Put a little five doubloons on Nathaniel Wood, and he did good. He just showed his veteranship is a very important factor to take in with these guys who are debuting. I think Patricio Pitbull against Lucien Chiesa probably would have taken him down a lot more and just held him there. This Lucien Chiesa guy, though, just, again, he has all the things to be like, oh, this guy is, like, could be a problem, like, I mean, I'm kind of gonna say some things MMA Guru said, but, I mean, look at his knees, look at his elbows, I mean, look at his hairline, this is a guy that is, he's a killer, he's wanting to get in there and, do his thing, he doesn't have much else going on, and he's not much of a looker, so this is kind of what his deal is. Nathaniel Wood, just keeping up on strikes, way better IQ as far as the striking goes, good footwork. I don't think he ever really had a moment, which has been a problem for him before, where he gets back up to the cage. He was doing a really good circling off, getting it back to the center, landing good jabs, good low kicks. And Lucien Chiesa was just swinging for the fences and just missing everything pretty much. I think his total strikes landed is probably a lot less than this, I imagine, in reality, because a lot of the shots were just glancing off of Wood, and he was just kind of shoulder rolling. He has a really great high guard. Like, he's probably one of the most intelligent high guards in the game, honestly. Compared to a lot of fighters in the UFC, he's very crafty, very intelligent with it. Can we give Nathaniel Wood a ranked match, please? He's 5-0 now. I know his fights haven't been the most knockout. I mean, he has gotten rocked, and he's come back from fights. I mean, he's on a 5-fight win streak now. I mean, and these are pretty good names. These are pretty good names. The Naimov loss was bullshit. So we're just going to go ahead and count that as a win for him. But he's technically on, like, a crazy win streak right now in the featherweight division. So, I mean, just these 4 fights right here. Pineda, Charrier, which was a highly touted prospect. Delgado was a highly touted prospect. Keita was a highly touted prospect. So, I mean, this guy just... they should change his name to the Prospect Killer. Because that's what he'd be doing to these guys, honestly. They send him prospects, and then he sends them right back down to reality. So, love that for Nathaniel Wood. Please, UFC, please give Nathaniel Wood a fucking ranked fight next. He deserves it. He's on a 5-fight fucking win streak. And they probably won't give it to him. They'll probably be like, here's Abadabadur from fucking back end of nowhere. He's on a 12-fight win streak, all knockouts. There you go, Nathaniel Wood. It's like, fuck you. Nathaniel Wood definitely deserves a ranked fight in the featherweight division. I hope he gets it. But they probably won't because they're fucking dickheads. They'll probably give Lucien Keita a ranked fighter. That's how that's probably going to go, honestly. Oh, we know you had a tough, close split decision with Nathaniel Wood. How about stepping it up now for a ranked fighter? We rebooked the Patricio Pitbull fight. Actually, give Nathaniel Wood Patricio Pitbull. I bet he beats him. I bet he unironically could beat Patricio Pitbull. I bet he could. I'm a Nathaniel Wood believer. But anyways, moving on. This was definitely fight of the night. This really saved the prelim card. Mason Jones, Axel Sola, really went back and forth with each other. I don't think anyone really had a war per se on this card. I mean, this was kind of one-sided. This was one-sided. This was one-sided. This was pretty one-sided. This was a little bit one-sided. I think it was 30-27, but whatever. This was a very... Mason Jones did get some good licks in, you know? He did take some good licks, but he can give it right back, man. And Mason Jones, holy shit, he is just fucking... He's a marauder. He's a marauder. He doesn't stop coming. Literally, doesn't stop coming. No did he. But anyways, he does not stop coming. As you can see in the striking, he just completely overwhelmed Axel Sola. He's on a little bit of a streak now, too, I believe. To let me go to him. He's on the 3-fight win streak. Lost to Klein in 2022. Not a terrible loss, you know. I would like to see maybe a, maybe Davy Grant. Not Davy Grant. What am I thinking? Grant Dawson. Grant Dawson would be a great fight for Mason Jones, and a great fight for Grant Dawson to kind of, you're in that pretty much getting to that top 15, top 10 spot with a fight of that caliber or something. But really great fight for Mason Jones, really saved the prelims. Glad this was the prelim main event because it definitely helped wake me up. Alex Sola has a nasty gash on his cheek right here that he will definitely have a hard time healing back up. Because when they were it's always so gross. Why do they dig Vaseline into the cut? It's just, it's so great. It's really cringy to watch. Then again, I've seen some BKC cuts which are just like really, really nasty too. But this was definitely a fun fight, great war. Glad Mason Jones won. Moving on up, Curtis Campbell, Pink Panther, couldn't get it done, lad. First round, he looked great. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit like, he's struggling a little bit. He's doing his thing, you know. He's doing his game plan of going for takedowns, mixing up the arts of martial with striking and takedowns and stuff. So he had a really great first round. But round two, man, Danny Silva, he had the hands. Odds makers were really wrong on this one, and I was wrong on this one too, man, because I put Curtis Campbell. I started off a four leg parlay with Curtis Campbell winning. And unfortunately he ruined it, so I had to make a quick fix and make another parlay. And luckily that parlay went through and worked, so that was really awesome. But yeah, Danny Silva caught Curtis Campbell on the chin. We have never really seen Curtis's chin really like rocked or anything in any of those fights, so a little bit of in hindsight kind of thing. We realize now that those fights were kind of layup fights for him, if we're going to be completely honest. They were layup fights. Unfortunately, we got to take a better look at these Cage Warriors guys and these guys from the Eastern side of things. We got to take a better look at who they're. I got to take a better look at who they're matching them up with, as far as fighters go, because it could have been a Khabib situation, where they're giving him like a 2-5 guy or something like that, and he has a really good performance, but obviously, the guy's 2-5. But yeah, Danny Silva cracks Curtis Campbell. Chins him pretty good with some combos, and yeah, Curtis Campbell just can't continue, and loses his first fight. I think this probably should have been in the prelims, if I'll be honest with you. A lot of pressure on Curtis Campbell, who's 23. I'm 24, by the way. My heart would be out of my fucking chest if I was on my first fight on a main card in London. That is a lot of expectations. So I think Curtis Campbell, take a Apex fight night, get you someone that's not super good. UFC will take care of you. They obviously want to promote you, so maybe they'll give him a little bit easier. But to be honest, this was like a little bit of a Paddy Pimblett kind of situation. When they matched Paddy Pimblett up with that guy, I think Luigi Verdemini, something Italian or whatever, they matched Paddy Pimblett up. That guy was no slouch, and he was rocking Paddy and stuff. So scouts just don't get knocked out, but they do get TKO'd, unfortunately, sometimes. But anyways, moving on up. Christian Leroy Duncan gets it done against Roman Dolidze. I was kind of like, man, there might be a chance Roman Dolidze gets a sneaky, crafty, grappling heavy kind of win over Christian Leroy Duncan. But no, he didn't. Christian Leroy Duncan did really great with the takedown defense. Unfortunately, just couldn't get the right amount of hits on Roman Dolidze. And he had him in some really. When he's in the spot of him laying on his back and you're kicking his, don't waste any time kicking his legs. You're wasting time kicking the legs. Doesn't do anything. When he's on the ground like that and his legs are up, don't kick him in the back of the thighs. It may feel really powerful, but you're just wasting time. Okay, Roman Dolidze can eat those shots. It's best if you just get him up on the feet to chin him. And I feel like Christian Leroy Duncan, if he really put himself out there more, he could have chinned Roman Dolidze, because Roman Dolidze looked like shit for this fight. He would constantly go to the ground, and he's starting to become a bit of a Paul Craig, honestly. He's becoming the new Paul Craig of middleweight, because he's just rolling down on the ground and trying to reach for a leg. He was doing something he went down like this, and he was like, perhaps I could get your leg, sir. But Leroy would just kick out of it and stuff and be like, get up. Not enough spinning from Christian Leroy Duncan either. I would like to see a little bit more spinning from him. That's kind of his signature. But yeah, I think Christian Leroy Duncan definitely could have gotten a finish for this fight. Again, it's one of those things where it's it dulls the main card. It definitely dulled up the main card a little bit. Somewhat entertaining for the most part, but at the same time too, there wasn't any real air of threat in the air. Felt like, all right, well, this one's going to decision. It looked like both of the fighters were pretty set on going to a decision. There's kind of a thing where I feel like sometimes some fighters have a mutual agreement where they make eye contact with each other and they're like, yeah, this is going to go to a decision, huh? And it's like, yeah, it is. And this was one of those fights. So, yeah, Christian Leroy Duncan gets it done. The first leg of my parlay, I think he was a -3, 200 favorite or something like that. So, great win there. This was an easy pick of the second leg of my parlay. Iwo Barwanowski slimes out Austin Lane so bad. It was hilarious. I was telling my friends, essentially, this guy Austin Lane has a chin made of fucking origami paper, and he does. Austin Lane, that beard ain't doing nothing for you, bro. Maybe make it a little bit thicker, add some Vaseline in it or something to absorb strikes better. I don't know, but dude, the size difference between these two, I mean, they have to shrink him down, but he's like a whole head tall. He's 6'6", had like an 8-inch reach advantage, all of this shit. And despite that, you know, just like, you know, essentially that's Austin Lane's career, is the stout, like, ooh, yeah, come on, get me. What happened? Like, that's Austin Lane's story, unfortunately. Even Baroneski, motherfucker's not even trying to knock out these guys. He's like, I big judo guy. But you know, I punch and they kick, so that's what I do. Get him another he did get another performance of the night bonus, so I think that's two 100K bonuses for Ewan Baronowski, plus he gets another 25K. Ewan Baronowski is rolling in the dough. This is how you make money in the UFC. This is how you make money. Take a note, guys, from Ewan Baronowski. This guy fucking goes in there and gets the fucking job done. No fucking playing around. He comes in there and he starts fucking landing on your chin, and if you're not ready like Austin Lane, you gonna get slimed out. I think I said, like, this fight's only gonna last, like, around 15 seconds. It says 28 seconds, but close enough. You know, if you round 15 up, you get 20, and then if you round 20 up, you get 30. So I was kind of right if you think about it. But yeah, Ewan Baroneski slams out Austin Lane. Get him out of here. Get Austin Lane out of here. He tried to go down to light heavyweight, try to sneak a little, like, I'm going down to light heavyweight. You won't notice me if I lose there, right, Dana? No. Get him out. Dude, there's no running. He's 13-8 now, I believe. They let me, 13-8. Again, it's one of those things like, who are you fighting? Who are you fighting to get those 13 wins earlier, bro? Because I swear, whenever Austin Lane loses, it's like, it looks like you grabbed a big buff guy off the street, and we're like, all right, you're gonna fight this trained fighter. But yeah. Anyways, Ewan Baroneski slams out Austin Lane. Lovely to see. Moving on to a fucking abysmal fight. Michael Venom Page, Sam Patterson. Sam Patterson, you fucking knobhead Patterson. Patterson just really did not want to take any risks, and Michael Venom Page didn't want to take any risks either. Let's not get this confused. Michael Venom Page doing his fucking bouncing up and down, fucking doing this for fucking 2 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes of fucking bouncing up and down, doing a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, no, Sam Patterson isn't just gonna walk forward and just fucking get knocked the fuck out by you, okay? This ain't Bellator, okay? Where your opponent's just gonna walk forward. That's not how the UFC works, Michael Venom Page. He's had, like, honestly, thinking back about it now, his best performance is Kevin Holland. And Kevin Holland, unfortunately, again, it kills me to say this. Just unfortunately, he's not high level anymore. Kevin Holland is just not. He's not top 10 material. He can hover around 15 in that unranked area, but yeah, Kevin Holland's not top ranked material. Terrible fight. Michael Venom Page and Sam Patterson. Again, this is just for the full fight here. 33 total strikes against 25. Round 1, 5 strikes to 4 strikes. Yeah, you know, I think everyone has a right to be upset about this fight, and UFC too as well, too. I mean, like, Venom Page, you're complaining about fighter pay, you're complaining about, I'm not getting the matchups I want and stuff, and you do this shit. I know people don't want to fight you, but it's a product of your own, shit sometimes. But it's a problem, too, with Sam Patterson. Bro, if you, fuck it, go full grappling. Go full grappling on his ass. You've gotten under overs on him. You've gotten him against the cage. Fully commit to that shit. Fully commit. Or at least shoot for a double out in the open. You know, obviously you don't want to get flying kneed, but try something. He was way too fine with just getting. And unfortunately, too, they are very similar height and length wise, but MVP just he did his thing. He was up by a couple strikes, and he's fine just sitting there. Fine just sitting there with a couple strikes up, and Sam Patterson he's too timid. Can't get in there. Not terrible look for both of them. Brings both of their stock down. A really poopy fight. You can expect Michael Venom Page to probably show up in a prelim headliner now, or main card of an Apex fight night. Because Michael Venom Page did himself no favors with this. You got a layup fight here, okay? Sam Patterson, who you trained with, so you should know a little bit what Sam Patterson is good and not good at, and that should give you an idea to, maybe fucking take him out. I don't know. You have, like, he has him, like, scarpering against the cage, like, running away and stuff, and you do nothing with it. You just sit there like, oh, I'm going to get you. Not right now, but I'm going to get you. Oh, switch stance. Oh, switch stance. Oh, yeah, I'm this way now. Oh, I'm going to go in. Oh, no, I'm not going to go in. Oh. Like, you could literally make a fucking Family Guy skit out of Michael Venom Page. Yeah, fights and shit. It'd be pretty funny. But yeah, poopy feature fight. Really terrible. Moving on up. Again, a little bit of a disappointment. It was a decent fight. Definitely had some oohs and ah moments. It was mainly from Luke Riley. Just kind of, landed really good shots on Michael Oswald Jr. Michael Oswald Jr. was landing some good shots back, though. Don't get me wrong. And he was taking some really big shots off Luke Riley. So I'm surprised he honestly did as well as he did against Luke Riley. And it was definitely no layup fight for Luke Riley. This was definitely no layup fight, but he passed the test. I'd like to see him featherweight. Who could he fight at featherweight? That would be decent step up, but nothing crazy. I can't think of anything right now, unfortunately. But yeah, no. Round 1, 2, and 3. He just, even in round 1, even though he got outstriked, he landed the better strikes. Round 2, round 3, all of his shots were just louder. Felt a lot more present. Michael Oswald Jr. He was trying to do his thing, but he was just kind of, getting knocked around a little bit. Definitely throwing back, still definitely was showing that he wasn't, going to get TKO'd or KO'd, but overall, just not a co-main London banger that we want to see. Not what we want to see, to be honest, but Luke Riley did his thing, won in London, great for him, second fight, co-main event, big things for Luke Riley, so hopefully he gets a nice matchup next, but nothing too crazy. No ranked fights next, okay, UFC? That's for Nathan Wood to do first, all right? Nathaniel Wood deserves a ranked fight, so you should give it to him. Jeez, who keeps texting me? That's weird. I don't know why. Anyways, ignore that. Movsar Evloev versus the Rowan Murphy. Oh, another terrible fight. Like, terrible. Like, terrible fight. Oh, I lost my train of thought for a second. I'm sorry. Put this down. Not much to say, honestly. I thought this was going to be a quick video. I've been talking a lot longer than that. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about this fight. I did pick Movsar to win. Live odds had him surging as an underdog. And I was like, these guys steal split decisions all the time, right? It's literally this dude's whole record is split decision robberies. So of course when it goes to split decision, it's going to go to Movsar Evloev. Of course it is. That's just how it works with these fucking particular fighters. For whatever reason. I don't know if the UFC has some sort of agenda or something, but whenever it goes to split decision, these specific kind of fighters just somehow always end up getting the split decision victory despite being in the fucking enemy territory of Lerone Murphy. Lerone did good. I mean, honestly, not that memorable of a fucking fight, honestly. Other than a point being taken from Evloev, which was bullshit, by the way. Really bullshit fucking point take. I mean, come on. Where the fuck is this reffing when it fucking matters? I just spit. Ew, gross. Where is this reffing when it fucking matters? In actual fights where guys are fouling multiple fucking times and you don't fucking take a point off. This was like the most accidental, like non-attention, like, you know, kick to the groin or whatever possible. And they're like, yeah, we're taking a point off. Oh, and Lerone's ready to go. So yeah, let's go ahead and fight right now. You know, it's like, what the fuck? It makes no sense. I did not want Mosvar to win, but I did pick him to win. I did put money on him, and he did win me some money. Because he surged as like a plus 250 underdog in like round 2 or 3. I saw that he was surging as an underdog, and I'm like, guys, he may look, round 1 or round 2, he may be looking ass right now, not shooting a single takedown, but bro, he's gonna come back. He does not do 1,500 push-ups an hour for no reason, you know. But yeah, terrible, honestly, terrible main card. Other than Evil Baronowski slamming out Austin Lane, Danny Silva did get a nice KO over Curtis Campbell, although it made me sad a little bit. I'm glad my 4-leg parlay won. So Christian Leroy, Evil Baronowski, Michael Venom Page, Luke Riley, all won. So that got me like $32. Rolled in that dough. I put $10. It won me like $32. Because it was mainly because they're all favorites. So whenever you do a 4-leg parlay like that, if you choose favorites, it's not gonna be the easiest win, but whatever. Evloev wins it. I guess he fights for the title next. I guess. Go ahead. We can get another Volkanovski title defense that's not going to be remembered. I mean, I feel like Volkanovski can do really good against Evloev. He fought Islam and did really, really good against him. Arguably beat him in their first fight. So, I don't know. I don't think Evloev is going to be bigger and stronger than Islam Makhachev. I don't think he's going to have better wrestling than Islam Makhachev. I don't think he's going to have better striking. Definitely did not. It looked okay, and I think he did cut Lerone Murphy, but like bringing that shit up against Volk, bro, Volk's gonna school ya. And I think that's probably how it's gonna go. Would it be a terrible pick though if Evloev and Volk get picked to fight for the Evloev does fight for the title next, which I'm 90% sure he will. If he shows up as an underdog, you bet your ass you better put some money on fucking Evloev. Like, put money on whoever the underdog is, be it Volk or Mosvar for that fight. But yeah, terrible fight night. Not the best. We had some fun ones. This was fun. This was sad, and it depends if it was fun. If you're betting against Curtis Campbell and you want Curtis Campbell to get slammed up, it would be fun for you then. But this was great. Like, this was pretty good too, but like, yeah, not that great of a card. Very sad. Our next one though is Adesanya versus Pfeiffer. We will be talking about that probably Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I'll make a video. Terrence McKinney on the main card. Mansour Abdul-Malik. Bit of a weak main card too. Other than Adesanya Pfeiffer, that's really what's going to carry it. But anyways, hope you guys have a great day. I'll probably upload this video late tomorrow because it's about 7:26 right now, and I gotta leave by 8. So, anyways, have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Maybe.